I was in the process of cooking vegetable soup when my 2-year-old son came back from school and he said he wanted to join me. So I quickly pulled the school bag and I let him enter the kitchen with me. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching him how to cook vegetable soup, and you too can also learn how to cook your sweet vegetable soup. So stay tuned and watch this video till the end. So before my 2-year-old son came back from school, I was initially preparing the ingredients I'm going to be using for this vegetable soup. So these are all the ingredients I'm going to be using. You can see my onion, my panla fish, fresh pepper and tomato, my pomo, my red oil, my meat. These are everything. The vegetables, both the water leaf and the ugu leaves, are both soaked with salt inside the water to remove every dirty, and the salt will kill every germs in the water. So in this pot, I've already washed my meat and cut my pomo and onion inside this pot. So I'm going to be boiling the meat with this pomo together. So I'll be adding my Maggi. I'm going to be using these Knorr cubes, 2-in-1 Knorr cubes in this Maggi. Then I'm going to be adding my salt. You add a little bit amount of salt. Yeah, you add it. Then you add a little bit of water. Then you close the pot and take it to the fire for boiling. So the meat is already boiled. You can see the meat is done already. The pomo is done. So I'm going to switch off the gas for the meantime. Then separate the meat from its stock. Put the meat and the pomo in a separate rubber. Yes. So we are going to prepare now for the vegetable soup proper. We're going to blend our fresh tomato and pepper. I'm going to be using the manual blender. You want to use the electric blender and blend it smooth. It's your choice. If you want to blend it like this, it's your choice. After blending it, I put my pot on fire to dry out the water on it. Then I added my red oil. You can see you have to shake the red oil before putting it on fire. You understand the Nigerian way. Then this is me adding my red oil. Add enough red oil because your vegetable soup, you need red oil. Then after adding the red oil, when the red oil is hot, I added my onion. Yes, and I stirred it. After allowing the onion to fry, I added the blended pepper and tomato inside. After adding it, I stirred it also. Then I added 2 seasoning cubes, which is my normal Maggi, to allow the tomato and pepper to dry further. Then I stirred it, allowing it to fry and dry. After allowing it to dry, I added my panla fish. I've already deboiled it and washed it, so I added it and I stirred all of it with the tomato and pepper, allowing it to dry. After then, I also added the meat and the pomo that I've already removed from the stock. I added all of them, allowing the tomato and pepper and everything to dry and mix well, get that flavor, allowing it to dry, boil together, mix well and all that. At this stage, I've already heard a knock on the door. My 2-year-old son is already back from school. So as he's back, I went to open the door for him.
Good afternoon, ma.
After he greeted me, he noticed that I was cooking. I said he wanted to join me. I said, okay, fine. Why not? After school education, you come to home and have your home education. So I put the school bag and I led him to where I wanted to wash the vegetables, and I taught him how to wash the vegetables. So he was washing the vegetable. I left him to wash the vegetables. So after frying the tomato and pepper and all that, so this is the water leaf. We're going to be putting the water leaf first. So since my son washed the vegetable by himself, he assisted me in putting it in the tomato and pepper blend. So look at us. We are, I'm teaching him that you have to put it small and you're going to be stirring it not to get too bulky, because these leaves, they can do shallow, they can do that evil thing that you think is much but it's not much. So after finished turning it, you will see that the vegetables have melted. That is, the water leaf have melted. You will see that it's not that a big deal. It's not much as it is now. You can see that it's all melted. It's not much again. So you cover it and allow it to boil. This water leaf has its own water. You don't even need to add water because I did not add water. You can see that it has brought out the water in the leaf because that's why it's called water leaf. It has its water. So you're going to allow the heat to bring out the water. Then you stir. After, this process, you're going to add ugu leaves. My son also helped me to wash the ugu leaves too, so I'm going to be adding the ugu leaves. The same process. You add the ugu leaves, you stir it and it will melt. You cover it, allow it to melt. Then after allowing it to melt, so you're going to add your meat stock for that test. You're going to add your meat stock first. Then after adding your meat stock, you test it. You know that the meat stock, you put Maggi and salt when boiling the meat. So you're going to test it. Then you don't need to add any other ingredients. If the salt is enough, fine. If it's not enough, you add a little bit of salt. So my salt was not enough. I added a little bit of salt. Apart from salt, you're adding nothing again, just salt. You're not even going to add any water, because that meat stock water is already enough. You don't add any other water again, because vegetable soup, you don't even need much water. You don't need much water because it's going to be looking like soup. No, not like soup. It's vegetable soup. It's going to look like river, so you don't need much water. Then you stir it. Then you add red oil. You need to be red oil because the vegetables would have sucked out all the red oil. That's why initially I told you at the beginning that I need enough red oil. So you're going to add enough red oil. Add extra red oil, then you cover the pot. Don't turn it, just cover the pot. Allow the heat to melt the red oil by itself. Open the pot, then mix it. Close the pot again, then allow it to boil. Then your soup is basically ready. So I'm going to cover the pot. I'm going to cover the pot for the minute and let it cool down and everything settle before I serve my food. You can see now I've opened it. Everything is settled. It's time to serve our food. Look at it now. Is the vegetable soup not looking fine and vegetable in? Is it not vegetable in? Look at all the yum inside. So I'm serving the soup. Please guys, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so be the first one to get notified when I post a new video. Please like and share this video, or like and share. I post interesting content, mother and child content, vlogging, YouTube tips and all that. How did you guys see this vegetable soup now? Look at the eba, I'm eating small portion. You can see, so scrumptious. You can try this at home and it will give you the same result. My husband praised me very well for this soup. He praised me very well. He was licking the soup, he was licking the plate. So guys, thanks for enjoying this video. Bye. See you another time. So the remaining of the soup, I put it in this bowl so I can put it inside the freezer for it to store there. You have to store it for it to cool down and freeze so you can store, so I can maybe take out smaller portion whenever I want to eat it. So this is it. Bye.